We started the night with a huge heavyweight bout between the legendary Junior Dos Santos and the undefeated Ciryl Gane. Heavyweight bouts always have you on the edge of your seat because one punch could end it all. Especially true with Dos Santos and Gane in the ring. The first round went how you'd might expect. Gane threw some great kicks, but Dos Santos had some huge right hands that would knock out most fighters. But Dos Santos' hooks wouldn't dominate for long.
Cyberpunk 2077, available now on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and Stadia, rated M for mature.
He heard him. He heard him. He heard him with a jab. Joe.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he heard him. Oh, that might be it.
Ciryl Gane flattens Junior Dos Santos. 7-0 for Ciryl Gane.
Wow.
In round two, Gane landed a huge jab and elbow that put Dos Santos on the ground and gave Gane a 7-0 record. We can't wait to see Ciryl Gane take on Alexander Volkov at UFC Fight Night on June 26th. Next up, middleweights Kevin Holland and Ronaldo Souza would battle it out in the octagon. Holland had a large MMA career already under his belt, but at 41 years old, Souza had been fighting since 2003. This matchup would determine which MMA veteran would move up in the division. Right away in the first round, Souza went in for a takedown, but Holland managed to position his legs for a potential triangle choke and landed some huge elbows on Souza's head. While on the ground, Holland had some unorthodox trash talk for Souza.
Jacare popped out of it nicely.
Oh, that was nice, Doc.
He's telling him it's nice.
As Holland got up, he was able to land a huge hook on Souza that knocked him out for good. R.I.P. to Souza's brain cells.
Huge right hand.
Souza's out.
Oh, my
Kevin Holland, 5-0 in 2020.
From there.
Now we had strawweight fighters Mackenzie Dern and Fina Jandiroba trying to earn their place on the strawweight rankings. It was clear right away that Dern had a superior standing game, but we knew Jandiroba had a great ground game, so we were waiting for the takedown. In the second round, Dern landed an eye poke on Jandiroba and the fight had to take a pause. But it didn't seem to affect her game too much, because soon Jandiroba got Dern to the ground.
Being told it was a knee.
Bridge of the nose, right, John?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and it looks like her nose was moving. Did you see that?
For the winner by unanimous decision, Mackenzie Dern.
Next up was the heavily anticipated lightweight bout between Tony Ferguson and Charles Oliveira. Both these fighters were well known for their entertaining style and crazy finishes. Right away in round one, both fighters came out aggressive, and it wasn't long before they both ended up on the ground. Before the end of the last round, Oliveira got Ferguson in a tight armbar. It looked like Ferguson was done for before he was saved by the bell at the very last second.
I mean, when we talked about Khabib fighting Tony, the thing that was interesting was Tony fights so well off of his back.
Yep.
Look at what's happening here. Look what's happening here.
Oh, he's got him hurt. That's in deep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
He might have broken his arm.
Oh, I couldn't even watch it, Joe. I was looking away.
Over the next few rounds, Ferguson seemed unable to use his left arm. Oliveira completely dominated Ferguson in every round, nearly scoring a submission multiple times. Ferguson impressively never gave in and stuck with it every round. But Oliveira had clearly proved himself to be a fighter not to mess with. Oliveira won the match by unanimous decision and would go on to win the lightweight championship belt at UFC 262 against Michael Chandler. Finally, we had the main event of the night. The champion Deiveson Figueiredo would take on rising star Brandon Moreno. These two wasted no time getting aggressive, landing heavy hands and attempting takedowns right away in round one. Moreno threw a head kick that barely missed and put him on the ground. Moreno managed to get back up, and the rounds after kept up the same intense pace. It was already becoming clear that this was an incredibly close fight.
This is what Moreno needs to do, though. He needs to fight behind the jab, because when he loads up to try to hit as hard as Deiveson does, he puts himself in danger.
Moreno's been inches away from a couple power shots early.
This is a wild fight. Oh, that head kick again.
Yeah, every time. Moreno's doing a good job of throwing that jab and then throwing the head kick right behind it.
In the third round, Figueiredo threw a kick that landed too low and Moreno had to take a minute to recover. It looked like Moreno might be done for, but after the 5 minutes, Moreno came back for more and kept up the pace. Figueiredo landed some kicks that Moreno blocked with his left forearm, and by the 5th round, it looked like he might have broken Moreno's left arm.
Joe, I think you're right. That left forearm.
Left arm.
There's a huge hematoma on that left forearm,
Yeah,
Joe.
I think his arm might be broken.
But that didn't slow anybody down. Every second of the fight was fast-paced and had us all on the edge of our seats. At the very end, it was declared a draw and Figueiredo stayed the champion for now. But we can't wait to see that rematch at UFC 263.